tried to avoid this subject, but it seems like I have to talk about it because it happened recently, and not only that, it's just something to talk about. Many of you do know that the BET Awards took place not too long ago, and in the tribute section, O.J. Simpson's picture was featured. This led to a diatribe by fireworks going to go off. A diatribe by a sports debate host. You know what I'm talking about. Works for Disney. Went on an explosive discussion or rant, if you want to call that, of why O.J. Simpson's picture should not have been placed in the BET Awards, even though it was a tribute. People have passed on. He claims it makes us look bad. Okay, I'll play this game. Does it really? Or does it just simply mention the fact when they posted his picture up there and the fact that he died? What harm was it in just doing that? What message was that sending? Excuse me. No message was sent. The only message I think anyone could have taken away from that is that the man is now dead. The man is being judged in another court of law and will receive his sentence. Which way would that verdict go? Well, I think you and I have to understand it's not up to us. But I will caution everyone, he's not the only one who will be on the trial when that time comes or when our life has met its end. Just a word to the wise. But back to OJ. I see really no problem having this picture displayed as a tribute. Not the fact that he murdered two people and we should celebrate him. We're not celebrating for that. He's not being celebrated for that. Come on. But he had a life before that time. He had a life before that moment in 1994 in which he was a pitchman for different companies, including Hertz. He was a commentator for Monday Night Football, sports analyst, and also a Heisman Trophy winner representing the University of Southern California. He was all those things. Movie star, all that. And then in one moment in 1994, as most of you will no doubt tell me, he committed the ultimate murder. A murder of his wife and her associate. And of course, LA was already on different grounds. It was on different vibes. For a sports pundit who loves to say LA, Tinseltown, bright lights, big city. Well, that's New York. But LA, bright lights, La La Land, beaches, all the Hollywood sign, all that. I know he goes on and on about that when he wants to explain LA and how to describe LA. But LA is so many different parts, including where I am, South LA. And you know there's been a legacy of this community mentioned in the same breath. And it's in South LA where the opinions of many people were still trying to recover from not only the Rodney King verdict and the aftermath that happened. Call it what you want. It happened. But many people were feeling a measure of justice with the Reginald Denny beating verdict, in which a jury found the people accused of that crime, beating Reginald Denny, not guilty, I believe. So you already had a city that was deeply, deeply divided. A city that was just trying to recover. A city that was just still trying to figure out what was going on. Is there really justice in this land? Or is it just an illusion? Wall-to-wall coverage here in LA of the O.J. Simpson trial. And no need to rehash all that. We all know what happened. We all know the players involved. We all know what the verdict came down to by people in the city. And many people may disagree of the jury. That's okay. You know, it all happened. It all happened. But this will be O.J. Simpson's legacy, though. For all the good that he's done, or he did, all the good he did, as an actor, as an analyst, as someone who just like talk about sports, movie star, and all that, this will always be his defining moment, the murders. Now that BET Awards show in the tribute section just merely said he passed away. And of course the sports pundit had a problem with that. He had a problem with folks who look like OJ just saying he passed. He passed away. Many of you will tell me it's more than that. What message does it really send? I can tell you this. There have been individuals and people who have passed and moved on from this life that have caused a lot of damage to this community and the people who live in it. One of the former police chiefs, by the way, passed away years ago. But still, give him that respect. You did not hear anyone shouting about not featuring Daryl Gates on their show. Shouldn't mention Daryl Gates. Shouldn't put him on your news program. Shouldn't do that. But still, that's where the divide is clear and still to this day. Those of us Angelinos who have lived through all this, it still hurts. And OJ was part of that hurt. No question about it. BET, I felt, because it was their program, if they want to feature that O.J. Simpson passed away, fine. As I mentioned in the opening, he had another verdict. He faced another trial, and this was his final verdict in his final trial. And he's with a judge and jury that cannot be influenced or swayed, and he will have his final sentence or his final acquittal. That's not me. That's not for me to say. That's not for you to say. That's not for anyone else to say how the Lord above is going to judge him. Because when it comes to our time, we also going to ask for mercy. And guess what? Depending on the lives we live, who knows? So all I can just tell you is that a tribute, just for a brief second, should not be the cause of the ire of this sports pundit, this debate host, or anyone else. But of course, that won't stop you in the comment section, nor is it going to stop you at all from expressing your opinions, as you should. Like I said, the wounds are still deep, pro and con. Still deep and it still hurts. And all I can just say, as I close, is that it's only for a few seconds. What good could it hurt, right? People are going to express their opinions and they're going to rant and rave and just People still shooting fireworks the day after. Imagine that. But people are going to express their opinions. They're going to approach the subject how they're going to approach it. I already said I saw no problem with BET featuring him for a few seconds. There was no endorsement of him at all, just the fact that he passed. I'm sure everyone can agree that it's okay, he passed. And beyond that, that's it. So I hope that no matter how you feel about the subject, no matter what your thoughts and opinions are on OJ's passing, and the fact that BET in the awards posted a mini-second tribute of him, I know that you have a lot of emotions. I know that you have a lot of feelings toward Mr. Simpson and toward BET and toward a few people in general. All I ask is that if there's going to be a conversation of this, please let's keep it civil. Let's keep it calm. Let's understand. It's nothing to really get upset about. But some people are going to get upset. This is the world we live in. So I just thank you for hearing me out. Just for this time, just to bring some sense to all this. My words are not going to stop anyone for expressing their thoughts, their passions on the subject. Or, quite frankly, people can shrug it off and say, okay, he's dead. So, I hope I said some things that make people think. And if not, I tried. I really tried. I do want to thank you for watching this. I really thank you for your support of my work. Remember, the banner to my website is above. If you like to click on the website, or if you just like to comment, and I hope it's a respectful comment, please do so. Or if you like what you've heard and like more content, don't forget to subscribe down below, and check out more content on this channel and on my regular channel. But I want to thank each and one of you. When it comes to race and it comes to a heated subject like this, passions can get real inflamed and it can get real out of control sometimes. I understand Stephen A. I mentioned his name for the first time. I understand his reasoning for saying what he said. Do I believe it's accurate? There's some merit to it, but at the same time, it's nothing to really get too upset about because O.J. Simpson is gone. He's dead. He's facing another trial, and you know that verdict is going to be the right verdict. So I just want to thank everyone for watching. Please, I hope you have a great holiday, and please enjoy the rest of your weekend. And always in closing, take care.